Welcome to Inside the Electronic Music Industry. In this segment, we get to hear Simply Jeff's point of view on different genres of music and how he makes them work together for you on the dance floor.
Hi, we're here. Yeah, pre-party, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, all right.
My name is Jeff. Simply Jeff. Spin was just basically, my first name, when techno started, when I was doing more radio stuff, and Simply Jeff was kind of more of a underground approach to things when I started to get into different stuff musically. In different places, funky breaks is, interpreted differently. But from West Coast standpoint, it's like more organic, funky guitarist, funky drummer type stuff. And funky breakbeat, breakbeat house is basically breaks infused with house, because a lot of the breaks DJs that started the West Coast break scene all play house now anyways, and they kind of infuse and evolve, and a lot of the DJs actually that play breaks play house, on the West Coast. It infuses together. A lot of it started out as samples, it wasn't really, we really didn't use any live instrumentation. When that era started, it was all about sampling, the coolest loops, the limited edition, sounds or loops, that was hard to find. Later on, once the music started evolving, we started to get people who actually played instruments and stuff like that. You kind of know what's going to fit and what's going to work, because when you're making records, as a DJ, you're making tools for yourself. So a lot of it is based upon taking loops and samples and parts of records and putting them through a sampler and making a cool groove to it. And so I would experiment a lot. I went to school for film and video too as well, and I wanted to be like a Foley artist, so we would make sounds for special effects for films in class. So I would infuse that into my music, putting lots of reverb on it and lots of effects on it to make it sound a little bit more obscure. And that was, I guess, the fun part of it, because you're taking something and molding it into something that you would want in a track. And that was the whole beauty of it, because you're experimenting, so to speak, and when you're experimenting and you come out with something really cool, it's just like, oh man, it makes it all worth it, and that's what makes it so fun. Just from visiting different cities and kind of feeling out different crowds, as you travel, it's not like DJing is like fishing, the first hour basically you do a little goulash of things, different combinations. You kind of feel out where the crowd is really at. What I basically do is I just get my stack of records or NCDs and kind of feel out the crowd. As the crowd's going, then I just feed them, and then basically just kind of fish, but at the same time I want to educate at the same time. What I try to do is incorporate a little bit of what they're used to, but give it a different feel altogether. So I try to infuse, but at the same time educate at the same time. There is more than just one style of music, and to me, good music's good music. A lot of people are infusing house with breaks, drum and bass with breaks, commercial mashups, with house or techno, and it's getting to the point where it's getting really hard to classify. A lot of people say, damn, are you playing house or are you playing breaks? I go, wow, it's a combination of two. And one song that one person will call breakbeat, in one club, the other person would think it's house in another club. And it's just like, I just want to classify as good music, and that's I think the thing that kind of hurts the scene a little bit, because a lot of people think, oh, he just plays breaks, so you almost have that stigma there, well, that doesn't mean he can't rock the crowd any less. In 2002, I opened up DJ Culture, and it's been going ever since. I'm just independently doing stuff on my own label. I've done stuff, I do stuff for different labels like remixes or like if they want to put out like a track that I've done. But I'm not exclusively with one label right now. But I do work with different labels. I've been on Astrowork, City of Angels, Moonshine Music. Fundamental, oh yeah. Orbit Transmission. Fundamental Music, that's PHONOMENTAL.com. Or you can go to simplyjeff.com and check that out too. I'm kind of making like a little mega mix video kind of thing. This one track in particular that I'm working on right now is The Heart of Berlin. And that was like offshoot of Fundamental. It was Electro Life Records. It's the only record on that label because we only did one. But what that label is all about is Germany. And that time in Germany, when I went to Germany, I just took a whole bunch of samples from my video camera and made a song out of it. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to put all the videos together, you know, that we do for like different songs, and put it out as a full DVD.
What's up?